This is Lorna Takehara Strand, Chair of Oahu Democrats, and I'm with Senator Bennette Misalucha, who is running for re-election in Senate District 16. Aloha, Senator Misalucha.
Aloha to you, Lorna, and aloha Democratic Party of Hawaii, Oahu, particularly.
Tell us about where you were born and your childhood ohana.
Sure. I was born in the Philippines and I come from a family of five. I was born under humble circumstances, but it was a very loving family. So I never thought that we were short of anything. My parents were hardworking people, working class. And at the time that I was born, my father was a milkman while going to school at the university, while my mom was a school teacher, and she was a school teacher for 40 years.
Mm-hmm. And now, where do you call home? And tell us about your adult life ohana.
Sure. So I've been in Hawaii for almost 40 years, in Aiea for 27 years, and that's where I raised my two wonderful children, Christian and Danielle.
And tell us about someone who is your personal hero, who inspires to keep you moving forward every day.
You know, I have more than one. I have, of course, my parents, Benjamin and Avelina Misalucha, and my children, Christian and Danielle. It's my ohana who inspires me to do my utmost best.
Good. And what have been some defining moments or events in your life that helped to shape you as a Democrat?
You know, Lorna, I was a working mother and I was juggling life, family needs, as well as climbing up the proverbial career ladder in male dominated fields. I was also an immigrant trying to find and gain a foothold and finding my place in this place called America. So, those two experiences really defined who I am. And the Democratic Party is the party who embraces gender equity and provides for opportunities for working families and fights for immigrant rights. So that's why I believe in the Democratic Party.
What does serving the people mean to you?
Oh, you're talking about my favorite topic in the world. And for me, service is joy beyond measure. It lifts my spirit, it feeds my soul. And when I wake up in the morning, I feel a sense of fulfillment knowing that I can be of service, I can make a difference.
And why do you believe you're the right Democrat for the job of returning to the Senate for District 16?
I have five reasons. First of all, continuity. We've already started projects that we want to see completed. Second, performance. I have a great track record both at the legislature and the community. Third, relationships. We've already built those relationships, and as a result, our community leaders, many of whom are solidly behind us. Fourth, the past track record in my career as well as volunteer work really speaks for itself as well. And fifth, life experiences. I have, with all the gamut of experiences I've had both in my career and my life and family, I think all of that really lends itself to discernment, and life experiences does matter.
If you win and can accomplish two things while you're in office, what would they be?
You know, there are two things. I've had several priorities the past session, but forthcoming, as I really get steeped into this, there are two things that I'm working very hard on. One is workforce development. We want to be able to ensure that our young people, when they get out of high school, are able to get good jobs. And we have projects that are already planting seeds of growth towards that effort. And the second is affordable housing for working families. I intend to embrace these topics to make sure that we are able to provide for our community.
If Democrats want to volunteer for your campaign, how can they contact you?
Yes, it's Brent Toyama, and you can Google it, misaluchaforsenate.com.
Wonderful. Good luck to you. Aloha and
Thank you.
mahalo.
Thank you. Aloha.